All right, let's talk about Google Sites. Okay, so if you wanted to build an e-commerce website and you don't have the money to pay those premium e-commerce sites that most people use, this is the cheapest place you can build your own website, and don't worry about subscription fees and all those things, because this is actually free, and thanks to Google you can build a fancy website with this. So as you can see, you kind of have templates. You can go through templates. It gives you different kinds of templates, and then below here is some of the sample websites that I've built. But let's pretend that we're just starting from scratch and we want to build a brand new website from scratch. So you click this plus sign right there, which will help you build a website from scratch. So if you click on there, it's going to open this page. Right now it looks blank and ugly and nothing on there, but don't worry, we're going to make this page beautiful so that you can begin to sell your stuff in no time. Okay, let's say that you want to sell books, like books or whatever things you want to sell. You want to sell t-shirts, whatever I want to sell. Let's just assume that I created a button for an ebook, and let's say this website I'm building is for ebooks. So you have options. You can change this big profile right here. You can change this heading in many ways. So you can, first I can name this, let's name this let's name it the book report. Okay, so let's say our website name is going to be book report. So let's call it the book report. Okay, so we're calling it the book report. As you can see, it kind of changed up here to the book report up here. So then I can say, okay, I don't like this giant thing here empty, and I want to take this whole thing off because I don't want it. I can just click on there and click the recycle thing and it will take it off. Let's say I want to change the way this heading looks like. If I wanted to add a picture on there, I can click image, select from folders. If I already have pictures in my folder in my Google Drive, it will show you all kinds of pictures on there. So because I'm trying to do like a book, I can maybe select like a business looking book thing. I can click that one right there and say insert, and it will create that right there, so it looks nice. But let's say, oh, it's too big up there, I don't want it to be that big. I can click the header type and change the way I want. If I want to cover, it makes it really big, but I don't want that, it's too big. Banner, just like that, or a little bit of banner, which is a smaller one. Or I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this whole picture header right there and then just make it like that. It looks small, and then maybe I can type like a heading on there or any of those. But for now, let's keep it this way. Now it's time to start adding stuff in the body of that. You can click a text right here, and then you can maybe say welcome to the book report. Welcome to the book report. And you can, is to the side, so I can click to adjust this, so I can go through right here and decide what kind of font I want and what kind of style I want. And if I want it to be centered in the middle, I can choose to use all this right there. You click the dot right there and decide that I want it to be centered, so I can do centered, and it will center the text right there. Now let's start building our inventory. So let's say I wanted to add a picture. I wanted to add an image. Let's start with a box. Right there, it shows you all kinds of box that you can use. So I'm going to, because I want a list. You can decide if you want to list item 4 in a row, 3 in a row, 2 in a row, or 1 with description, or just pictures and 1 with description on the side. Let's take this 3 in a row, so it gives you this 3 in a row right there. Now I will say, okay, let's add our first picture for our book. There are a lot of options to choose where to select. You can select an image from here, or you can upload an image from your computer. I don't know if I have pictures already in my, let's just choose this image. This is an image for one of my apps, but let's pretend that that's the cover of the book that I'm selling, and the book is the name of the book, just like I have it on there. You can type the name of the book right there, or you can remember we had the button that we copied before, so we can go back to that button and get that button to paste it below there, because that is the book. So we can come on here to paste that, click the embedded code, so it will embedded code, it will then paste in there, and then you can click next to see what it looks like. It's going to cover. Right now it looks sideways, is on the top. So if I paste it, if I insert it right now, you see what I'm talking, that is sideways. If I insert it right now, you can see it looks sideways. So you want to be able to drag that, and then drag that, and try to make it a little bit, and then you can pull it up and snap it below the picture, and then you can delete these ones right here, delete that one also. So this is below, but you see it's sideways. So how did I fix that? I can double click on there, I come back on here, and I can go back up here into the code where it says target right there. You can change that to card if you're gonna be trying. I will explain this, but I'll come back to that, explain how to change this. But let's center that button. So I can say align equals open and close bracket. So inside there I'll say center, and then if I click next, you see it bring the button to the center. Now let's bring this whole section also to the center. So we go back, you click on there to edit the button. I can just copy that center right there. I can just copy that, and then I can come where it says table right there and paste it inside. And then the first one right there, TR, which is a table row, paste it also inside the table row, and then click next. As you can see right now it's centered. So if I click save, see this button now centers itself. You see now it's to the center, so I can reduce that. Now bam, you see that. So let's say if I feel like, oh my god, I don't want to waste too much time to do a lot of this all over the time, I can make a placeholder from this one, so it'll be easy to replace them. So I can click on this one and delete, click on this one and delete, click on this one, and then click right there to duplicate, and then I can pull it closer to that one, and then I can click duplicate, and then I can pull it closer to this one, drop it there. So right now you have 3 items. So if you, once you have this, if you have all these different books, you want to change that picture, you click on the picture, and then you come right there and says replace, so you can upload. So let's say our next picture photo is this photo right here, and our next picture photo on that one to replace, upload. Yeah, sometimes this becomes, you have to be upload. Let's upload a picture. Let's say okay, let's go to pictures. Okay, let me just take this one, and bam, This is actually a picture of my app that I'm building, educational app for children. Anyway, so let's say you have all of this, and then you also have to replace these buttons right there. So when you create a button following the examples that I did in the button section, so to copy and paste the code, right, you just double click on the button and paste the new code that you had in there. And then another thing you want to do, which I will explain to you later on the next video. So right now, let's say we have done this and we want to duplicate it so we can do more product. You just come to the side here and click duplicate, and you can see it created another duplicate, and then you can change the pictures, change the buttons. Let's do one more time so we can have like a full inventory right there. So you see you have this whole full inventory right there. Now you can click publish on here, and then it already generated a name for your website, the book report, and then it will generate this is going to be the website where you can access your thing. I will explain to you the difference between this Google provided domain and custom domain later, but let's click publish. So right now the website is published. So if I want to see what is publishing right now, so once it's done publishing, I can then click on here and see view, change and publish, or view published site. So if I click on view published site, as you can see, this is our published website. This is what the published website looks like. So you can do that and see that. So every time we make changes to our website, let's say if I go here and I say, oh my God, I need to put a footer. So I can go below there, it says add footer, I can put footer. In the footer, you can do a lot of things on there. So let's say I want to add icons on there. So I want to add icons. I can insert buttons, or I can insert images on the, like a way that you can add like your social media stuff, you know, the icons you insert for your stuff like that from books and all that. So you can add all of those. So if I wanted to add one of those, I can do, let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. So in here, I can insert an image. Let's try to insert an image. And then let me see if I have like a social media icon somewhere. Okay. Let me just download one right now, and let's say let's get Facebook icon. All right, so let's just get one of these and download it so I can show you how you can add that into your footer. So if I do save image as, all right, so I can save the image. All right, so now that is saved. So if I want to add the footer in the bottom right there, I can do insert, and then let me say I want to upload from the download page, get that on the, all right, so right there I have this right there, and I can do a lot of different things. You can replace that, you can put caption, and then if you want to add like a link, let's say I want to direct people to my Facebook page once they get, you know, on the, I can put facebook.com on the face. So you put your profile page on there. let's just ask you, let me put facebook.com, but it's just for show. You can put your actual, facebook.com. So if I click apply, now if I close, let's reduce the size of this image so that it looks more like an icon. All right. So if I click publish, it's going to compare the two. It's going to tell you this is what your page look currently and this is what you just changed. So you can just click publish, but I can let you see it's taking slow to show the preview. But the point is, it's going to show what you currently have and what you're changing. So if you just click publish, okay, so if you scroll down on both of them, this is what it currently looks like. And remember, we didn't have anything down there, but we added this icon right there, which is not on this one. So if we click publish, it's going to publish that. So if we go back to our website and see, this was what it looks like. So when we click refresh right there, it's going to refresh that page. And if we scroll all the way down, we're going to see that footer icon that we publish is going to be down here. Yeah, the computer is kind of slow today, but the point is, I hope you guys are following how to build simple website for yourself, and so you don't have to spend that much money trying to build a website with all the premium websites. Okay, you can see right there. So if somebody clicked on this thing, it's going to take you to the profile that you want it to take to them. So you can do the same thing with TikTok and all your social media. You can put them below there to do. So your page, after you've done that, now let's say somebody is going to shop for an item. So I'll do that on the other video and explain it.